Let's talk about the first conditional, which is basically just a fancy way of making predictions and plans based on what happens next. Imagine you are standing by the window looking at some dark gray clouds rolling in. You aren't sure it's going to rain, but it looks like a real possibility. You think to yourself that if it rains, you will take an umbrella. That right there is the essence of this grammar point, because you are connecting a very specific condition to a likely future result. The structure usually trips people up a little bit because we are talking about the future, yet we don't use the future tense for the whole sentence. You need to keep the if part in the present simple tense, so you say if it rains rather than if it will rain. The future tense word, usually will, only shows up in the result part of the sentence. It helps to think of the if clause as the trigger and the result clause as the action that follows. You don't always have to use will for the result, though. Sometimes you might want to sound a bit less sure or maybe offer a suggestion instead. If you finish your homework early, you might go to the cinema, or if you visit New York, you should see Central Park. You can even use it to give orders or instructions, like telling someone that if they see the boss, tell him I'm looking for him. It makes the structure really flexible for real-life conversations where things aren't always 100% certain. It is really important to keep this separate from the zero conditional, which acts more like a scientific fact generator. The zero conditional is for things that are always true no matter what, like if you heat ice, it melts. The first conditional is for specific situations happening right now or in the near future. So if you leave that specific ice cube on the kitchen counter today, it will melt. It is the difference between a general truth about the world and a specific event happening in your life right now.